聊天的时候，万女士知道他这架飞机的来历。他这架飞机是具有主动反导措施，就是他探测到如果有红外导弹的烟雾信号，它直接会用前面的那个激光束聚焦，然后在飞机的其他位置形成一个热源，引导那个红外导弹朝另外一个方向飞过去，就是相当于它是主动反导。这么小的飞机配备这样的反导措施，是真的很惊讶。我是第一次见到，我也没见过这个。我们现在在展馆的最东边，然后呢，这边有一架 C130的运输机，特别有意思，就是巴基斯坦空军每年来 Air Tattoo 都会派一架彩绘特别奇异的，可以看到它的垂尾上有没有看见这个 C130的那个运输机特别有意思，它的机的鼻头喷着巴基斯坦的国旗，然后机身喷着它非常有特色的，看。
is opening its presentation 2018 with a 60-degree looping, including 9 aircraft in the formation called Flying Diamond. Transition into super color formation and then the super arrow formation. The 9 Pilatus pc-7 aircraft not only gives the team the name, it also makes it the largest turboprop display team. And now approaching from your left, the huge formation called Delta. Please observe right now the short and precise formation change from Delta to Propeller, one of the new formations 2018. The big advantage of the presentation of the pc-7 is that the formation changes can actively be followed by the public. May I therefore kindly ask you, dear ladies and gentlemen, to keep the aircraft in sight during the entire show so that you can follow these amazing formation changes. Wonderful propeller formation. Speed here approximately 350 km per hour, or 180 knots. Now observe the formation change into Concorde before changing to Vulcan. As you can observe, this demanding formation change doesn't take longer than 10 seconds. Although the changes look quite smooth and easy, I can assure you that with a speed of around 350 km per hour and a distance of only 3 to 4 meters, or only 10 feet between the aircraft, this requires great flying skills and lots of practice, as well as a high level of continuous concentration during the entire show. So here we go for the Vulcan. I'd like to take the opportunity to introduce the commander of the pc-7, it's Lieutenant Colonel Daniel Stempfli called Stampa, a very experienced professional pilot and a former F-18 fighter pilot. He is here with us, so you can see him, he's in front of the tribune, he's equipped with a radio and... All pilots in the Swiss team are professional pilots of the Swiss Air Force. They normally fly the fighter jets F-18 Hornets. So the pc-7 team aerobatic display represents only a small part of the pilot's activities. It's their hobby, so to say. The Motorbirds you have in front of you experienced jet fighter pilots who for the weekend are exchanging their big jet fighter with a graceful propeller aircraft and do this as a kind of a side job. And this is pretty unique in the aviation world. Now observe the separation of our soloist. He will present us from a so-called Cuban 8. I would like to use the opportunity to by inverting his plane, and from this position he will fly 2 half rolls. Here we go. Now, just in front of you, a truly amazing highlight, the so-called mega split. By the way, 5 years ago, this Swiss Air Force pc-7 team won the Royal International Air Tattoo King Hussein Memorial Award for Best Overall Flying Demonstration. Look at this, look at this. Yes, it's a heart, including Amor's arrow, a declaration of love to you, dearest public. Watch the next crossing. Distance 3 meters or 10 feet only. During this maneuver, the pilots have to support an acceleration of approximately 4 Gs, speeding at around 190 knots. And the soloists are terminating their display with the last crossing, followed by inverted flight. Thanks to our 2 soloists for this display. On the left side, Captain Matthias Grossen, nicknamed Nemo, and in the back, Captain Andreas Benk, nicknamed Meister. Again, this looks quite easy, but believe me, this requires a high degree of concentration and flying skills. And don't forget, there is a propeller at the front of the aircraft that can really hurt if you get too close. Wonderful waterfall, we see now the 4 barrel rolls. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you see, we are also on Facebook and Instagram. Share your photos or videos with you and with us. Give us a thumbs up where he reaches the minimum speed and falls in the spin. Now. But as the pc-7 is a very reliable and proven aircraft, this uncomfortable situation can be recovered easily, which is perfectly demonstrated by our soloist. Here we go. The spin of our soloist. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, we have many tunnels in Switzerland, and now the soloist on your left. was a really impressive crossing, wasn't it? And here you can see the P7 in the landing configuration. They will now pull up the landing gear and fly in the normal aerobatic configuration. Thank you. In the meantime, the rest of the team, and that's not all. Please have a close look at the rear planes. During the looping, the formation will change into arrow. By the way, the music that you hear has been especially composed for our display. Actually, it's the brother of the former leader who has created this matching music. Ladies and gentlemen, are Swiss pilots in Swiss-made aircraft presenting you the Swiss Cross with Swiss precision. Not sure if you can get even more Swissness. This is a brand new formation in the 2018 presentation, the Swiss Cross. Very regular, again, wonderful Swiss precision. And now the change to the attractive sphere formation. Again, the distance between the aircraft is only 3 to 4 meters or 10 feet, with change in speed from 110 to 270 knots. Frankly speaking, flying aerobatics in close formation with propeller-driven aircraft demands the highest level of skills by the team's military pilots. So this is the logo of Sphere, presented by the pc-7 team. Presentation to your right, you can now observe the Solar aircraft rejoining the team. And now cooling rolls, and you can go and have a close-up inspection of that airplane.